Well, the American Postal Workers Union is demanding action after 4 employees died at the USPS distribution center in Palmetto. Atlanta News First, Niamani Watson is live outside the facility. Niamani, the union calls the emergency response inside postal facilities inadequate.
Yeah, that's right. Several postal workers, the union's president, and even the mayor of Palmetto were out here. They say that this facility is just so massive that there needs to be a stronger emergency response plan in place. Now, postal workers also spoke about not being knowledgeable enough on even how to respond to emergencies here at the facility. They say workers inside can't call 911 directly. The latest death here was DeMarcus Little, who collapsed at the distribution center last month. The union claims first responders arrived 18 minutes after security called for help. The union is pushing for several changes, including fixing cell phone dead zones and having trained emergency response personnel on site and on every shift. Now, we reached out to USPS about the union's claims. It says it's installed emergency phones and trained some employees in CPR. But the union's president, Jonathan Smith, says USPS needs to be more proactive instead of reactive.
You want to say we put phones in there after the 4th death. Unacceptable. You want to say that you put CPR training, where they came in here and ran out of here so fast that the people that got the training said we're not qualified to help nobody because they're not talking to nobody. Unacceptable. They have no emergency action plan. That when the ambulance come here, they don't even know where to go in a 1,000,000-square-foot facility.
In a statement, USPS pointed out the 4 deaths were determined to be from natural causes and not work-related. It says the safety and health of its employees is a top priority and it's committed to a safe working environment. USPS adds its updated evacuation routes clearly posted in the facility. And on the union's concerns about self-service, USPS says reception is outside the Postal Service's control. The union is also calling for an independent safety investigation into the 4 deaths here at this facility. Reporting live in Palmetto, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.